What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you were new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell for you to get updated for my future uploads. Whoa, did you miss that? I haven't done that for ages. I started a new series here in my YouTube channel and want to thank you for the good reception for the previous vlog that I did, which was the top 10 common words, phrases, and sentences that you will surely hear and use once you come here to Ireland. I'm going to discuss about this top 10, and this was actually requested long time ago. Why not do it now, right? This is the top 10 things that you need to bring or pack if you're going to Ireland. Okay guys, without further ado, let's start with top 10. Money. This is kind of debatable because it really depends on you. Depends on the situation that you will be going into, your work, and other things, okay? Now, you have to consider a lot of things because everything has to be listed so that you will not go under budget. Number one, you have to consider the accommodation. Some agencies will provide you the accommodation and they will pay for that upfront. And some agencies ask you to pay the foster family upfront first and then they will reimburse it, okay? So it really depends. And how much is it? It really depends now. When I came here 3 years ago, I only paid like 500 euros. That includes the utility already. So now it depends. It can be like 800 to 1,000. It really depends, okay? Now, if you were a nurse and you will undergo the RCSI aptitude test, depending on the agency, but usually they will ask you to pay it up front and then they will reimburse it. So you have to consider those things, okay? But putting that aside, pocket money. How much pocket money should you need? Just to share with you guys, 3 years ago, I only brought with me 600 euros, okay? That was 3 years ago, everything was cheaper. But now, because of inflation, everything goes up. So I would say pocket money of 1,500 to 2,000 for your disposal would be good enough. That's for food and for other things that you might need to settle down here for the first month. And as I said, putting aside all the other things or fees that you have to consider, okay? For our top 9 documents. Now, what are the things or what are the documents that you need to bring? If you process your visa or if you process your NMBI registration, I would advise that you bring all of those as well, because usually the immigration officer will ask some of those. So they usually ask for your decision letter, your ATWS or whatnot. So just be ready with that. And aside from that, it would be best as well if you were from the Philippines, just bring with you a copy of your birth certificate or your marriage contract as well, because you might need it, okay? Believe me. For our top 8, uniform. You know what, this is very important, especially if you were a nurse and you will come here to work, okay, or for adaptation or RCSI aptitude test. If you will undergo adaptation, most of the hospitals will require you to have the tunic, okay? This is how it looks like, and a black or navy blue pants. So it really depends on the hospital, so please liaise with them. Now, if you will be undergoing the aptitude test, it is best if you have your scrub suit back home, okay? So you don't need to buy, actually, just bring the scrub suit that you used from your previous work, okay? And once you pass the adaptation or the aptitude test, they will ask you to have your own uniform, and usually you will buy it, okay, in their supplier. So usually that would be 25 euros to 30 for the top, and the pants is almost the same price, so it's expensive here, okay? For our top 7, season appropriate garments or apparel. So why season appropriate? So it really depends on the season or the time of the year that you will come here. Winter, I would advise that you bring at least one coat, winter coat, and one heat tech from Uniqlo or any other long sleeve that you might use. So if it's springtime, you know, light jacket. If it's summer, just bring your bathing suit or what have you, whatever, shorts. It's up to you. For our top 6, adapter or extension. Now, this is very, very important because back home in the Philippines or any other countries, we are just using, you know, the 2-prong adapter. Yeah, but here it's a 3-prong adapter. I don't know what it's called, but it is. This is how it looks like, okay? So you have to bring that, especially if you have your phone and you have a 2-prong adapter, so you have to bring that extension or adapter itself, okay? It will be very, very useful. And I would advise also for you to bring an extension cord, because sometimes there's only 2 plugs in the room, so it's better to have extra, okay? For our top 5, if you're planning to drive here in Ireland, I would suggest that you bring with you the letter of entitlement from Land Transportation Office or LTO, or if you were from the other country, just acquire this from your transportation office or ministry, okay? This is very important so that you have less hours for your driving lessons. Yes, you have to undergo driving lessons here, even though you have 10 years of experience driving, okay? For our top 4, so this is debatable, but I would suggest if you are a rice eater, bring a rice cooker. I'm serious, rice cooker is a big deal, yes. But seriously, I brought mine 3 years ago and still working up to this day. And if you don't want to bring one, of course you can buy here, and it costs about 25 to 30 euros depending on the brand, okay? Next would be comfort food, whatever that is, except meat products, especially canned meat products, okay? So it is very, very prohibited to bring those here, of course, because we are protecting, for the swine flu, etc. I would just put in the description box the link to the website, which will tell you the prohibited items that you should not bring to Ireland, okay? Of course, we have a number of Asian stores here, but of course, it can be pricey, so I would suggest that you bring the comfort food that you wish, like your sinigang mix, your pulveron from Goldilocks, what else? Kettle corn, sana naman, tanggit, toyo, and whatnot, okay? For our top 2, your health and wellness items. So I'm referring to your vitamins of choice, to your medications, and by the way, if your medications is prescriptive, just have with you the prescription alongside with all the medications, because sometimes they might check it, so just be ready with that. And also your skincare products, because there are some items back home that are not here, especially whitening products, okay? If you are into rejuvenating something, they have some whitening products, but not intense as what we have back home. So you can bring that. Kojic soap, what else? Anything. And for our top 1, so this is very important, if tabo or a deeper, okay? So you have to bring that with you because bidet is non-existent here. Tissue lang tayo dito.
Oh.
You know what? When I posted this in my Facebook page, I knew that there is a collapsible tabo already. So you can order that from Shopee if you wish. So just bring tabo with you, alright? So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this top 10 things that you need to pack or bring to Ireland, alright? I hope you find this beneficial, especially if you will be working here in Ireland, or you will be joining your family, or just a tourist, okay? So once again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, and follow my Facebook page, Nurse Raymond 123. I've been receiving a lot of messages. I'm into answering all of them if I get a chance. So once again, thank you so much for supporting my channel. And this is Nurse Raymond, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!